Cheyenne Frontier Days will be here before we know it, and the 2024 theme of the Year of the Cowgirl is sparking curiosity about cowgirls in the Old West. Your Wyoming Link's William Langston spoke with a modern-day cowgirl and the curator of the Old West Museum to learn more about the role women played in frontier history.
When most people think of the Old West, they picture a masculine way of life, but they don't often picture the women of the Old West. Women played a vital role in the Old West way of life and are being represented in this year's theme for Cheyenne Frontier Days. Each summer, Cheyenne Frontier Days celebrates the world-famous rodeo with a theme, and this year's theme is the Year of the Cowgirl. Today we're finding out the role of the cowgirl in the Old West and finding out what it means to be a cowgirl in modern times.
Women have been a part of Cheyenne Frontier Days since the very beginning.
Mike Castle is the curator of collections and the associate director at the Cheyenne Frontier Days Old West Museum. He explained that the women of the Old West provided sustainability to these communities.
In many ways, out here in the American West, the homesteads and also the early ranches and even the communities and towns wouldn't have been able to survive without the contributions of women.
These women were no different from the men in their family, taking part in the cattle industry, ranch life, and eventually the rodeo competitions.
And you had women that were being raised and participating in the cattle industry right alongside their husbands, brothers, and then translating that into the wonderful sport of rodeo once it started hitting the big time after 1897.
Elizabeth Rees is an LCCC student in the Ag and Equine program and competes on the LCCC rodeo team in barrel racing. She says being part of the ranching lifestyle is not just for the men.
I don't think so. I think that the women play a big part of it. You see a lot of wives and girls like me who grew up in it. I don't have any less expectations than a man would have on the ranch, you know.
Elizabeth added that after seeing the women's rodeo competitions grow in popularity, it's wonderful for the women to be recognized in this year's theme.
I think that's a great theme. I think in the rodeo world, watching breakaway take a rise, watching barrel racing just go crazy. I think that's really fun to see that and to promote women and to, have that be a big part of it.
William Langston, your Wyoming Link, Cheyenne.